This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Hey, Bruce.
Hi, Jody.
How's it going?
Well, I'm back in town. As you can tell, after last week's mobile podcast.
Right.
I have not, I don't listen back that often, so I didn't get to hear what it sounded like or anything.
It was
but
fun.
it was
you could tell that we were not in our regular setup, but it was fine. Yeah.
good. Yeah, it was kind of fun to be able to do that and drive down. I feel like I've been kind of running the gauntlet, since I guess the last week and a half, something like that. There's been camping. Then I came back, and the next morning drove to California, down there for an extended weekend, and drove back up. And then we went camping again. Yeah. And I got back and met up with a friend who was in town. And today is kind of a, resting day. And then tomorrow is the Oregon Brewers Festival.
Oh, yeah.
And the Naked Bike Ride. So there's a lot going on.
Wow, you're busy.
Yeah.
I've been pretty much doing nothing because it's been so blasted hot here. So,
hot.
I go to work till I try to come in early and be done around 2 and then go home. And I've been watching too much TV because I'm just like, me and the heat don't get along very well. So even if I don't do much, I just have headaches and don't feel good. So,
and it's like next level hot for this part of the country, and it's like you're just not, you shouldn't be out in it for prolonged periods of time, and it's rough. I mean, when it hits 100 degrees here, that's something else, and that usually doesn't happen, consecutively like it has been. Right. So you're doing the right thing, I would say. Staying home.
Last weekend, I partied it up and went to birthday gatherings and hung out because I was like, I know I'm not doing anything all week because it's going to be 100 degrees out. So
yeah. So
and I don't think I'm going to be doing anything this weekend because it's going to be 100 on Saturday. So I wanted to go to the Brew Fest too, but I'm like, nah.
Well, you're right.
Me out drinking in the 100 degrees, probably not the best idea.
Totally. And I agree with you. I think so the Brewers Festival is something that my father-in-law and I go to. We went a few years ago, and then it's been off for a couple of years because of the pandemic, and now it's back. And so he bought tickets, and we kind of talked through strategy. And it starts at noon. And so we're going to be there right at noon, maybe even a little before. Have some drinks. We're taking water with us as well because it's way too hot to be getting down on lots of beer and standing in the sun and heat. So we're going to do that, stay for a couple hours and then head back. And, hydrating is a big part of that. So we'll do that, go back. I'm going to take a nap after that and head out in the evening for the Naked Bike Ride, which has not happened for a couple years either. So, we're going to be getting out there with what I'm guessing will be, I think there was like 25,000 people the last one. They ask every year that only people who live in the area do it.
Right.
Who are in Portland, don't come to Portland. There's even something on their website about it. Don't come to Portland to do the ride. So I don't know how well that actually works, but so we'll see. It's always kind of a fun thing. It's interesting to get out there and do. And, I mean, it runs a spectrum, it's, there's old folks, there's bigger people, smaller people. It's so many people, it's just an interesting thing to do. And it's a lot of people, as opposed to it just being people are getting naked and riding their bikes, they're putting together different outfits and they
do all those weird, like light up outfits and
and
it's fun.
It's a protest. So the way that it works here in Portland is that it is you can be naked if you're protesting something. so you can be naked in public if you're protesting. And so
Okay.
you see a lot of that. And I mean, I've seen everything from, protesting foreign oil to uh, local laws to, I mean, body image stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that that people protest and cover. And yeah, I've seen people doing the ride on roller skates. I actually did it one year jogging, which I don't recommend because I'm not much of a jogger.
Right. No.
But yeah, it's so I'm excited. It'll be fun to get back out there, and I got my bike ready, and we'll get out and go do it. So
Yeah. So it says that it highlights the vulnerability of cyclists everywhere and decries society's dependence on pollution-based transportation.
there we go. There we go. So that explains the foreign oil body
Mhm.
paint
Mhm.
and such. Yeah, a lot of people get dressed up. I remember I think the last time I did it, there was a couple that had painted themselves with like this glitter gold
Yep.
paint that
Yep.
was pretty amazing. So yeah, some people put some real thought into what they're wearing and how they're doing the whole thing, and it's pretty neat. So I gotta figure out what's my get up gonna be. What am I gonna wear for this thing?
Yeah, you got to have some sort of theme or
Yeah, I've done paint a couple of years, just some different pretty basic kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it today, and maybe think a little tomorrow. And I need to go out and get something. I like the body paint idea. Sounds cool. Being able to do that, but it's also sounds messy. So
well, yeah, you're
we'll
going to be
see.
sweating quite a bit. So
Yeah, maybe I'll maybe I'll just body paint clothes on.
yeah.
a nice button down shirt and some pants.
Mhm, mhm. Hey, I've seen that that kind of body art.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, mine would be like very rudimentary. That would be like drawing with the crayon.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, have your kids paint something on your back or on your arms.
Yeah, I know that they also have at in past years they've had like paint stations where you can go in and people will do like really cool artwork and things like
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah.
So lots of different options, but I think it'll be fun to get back out there. It's just fun to be able to do some of these things that we get to do in Portland now that we're able to.
Right.
So
Gotta
yeah.
keep Portland weird.
Yes indeed.
Yeah,
So
I really wanted to do that Brew Fest, but you got the tickets already, you said?
yeah,
And
we got the tickets a
and
few weeks back, and
looks like 10 extra, you get 10 tickets. And you get a 4-ounce taster with a ticket. If you use 3 tickets, you get a full mug of beer.
right.
So it's celebrating its 33rd year.
Yeah, they've been
Wow.
doing it for a long time. I
Nice.
think they make specific beers for the festival. I think that they I mean there are a ton of breweries, so I
Mhm.
think they do beer that's specific to this,
So
but I'm
it's a
not
3-day.
100%.
Oh, I thought it was just one day. It's 3-day event.
Yep, 3 hot days.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. So we'll see.
oh, it started. Wait, July 28th through the 30th, so it's already going.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
sorry.
Saturday's the last day.
Oh,
Which makes sense. Nobody wants to nurse a hangover on a Monday if you go to the Sunday event, I guess.
mhm.
So, but yeah, if you're listening to this and you're going, hydrate, stay in the shade, be
Yeah,
careful. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it'll have to be a next year thing for me.
Yes. So, speaking of beer, do you have a beer
Oh,
this week?
well, I have a cider.
Ooh.
It's a hibiscus cider.
Oh, nice. Okay.
La Familia Cider Company.
Hmm.
It's crafted and canned in Clackamas, Oregon.
Hey.
Hard cider frescoes inspired by old world recipes from Mexico.
Wow. All right.
I wasn't feeling a big beer today, so ouch. But this is like a almost a 20-ounce cider, so I don't know. We'll see. Ugh.
Perfect. Well,
But
yeah,
I've really been drinking a lot of hibiscus tea lately, so I was like, ooh, hibiscus cider.
I've got like a hibiscus LaCroix or something like that. It's really good. It was very,
Ooh,
very tasty.
that's tart.
Yeah. Let's see.
By
here.
drinking La Familia cider, you are paying it forward to in-need families with a percentage of sales going to organizations supporting legal immigration rights. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Way to go, La Familia.
I like it.
I
I like
this.
it.
I didn't go on Untapped yet. I apologize. Where
So,
we keep track of all our beers.
right.
Maybe this will be on here.
Yep.
Cider,
Yep.
probably.
Yep. You can follow our heavy conversation beer list on Untapped. We got just about everything we enjoy on this podcast is there. So, yeah, definitely check it out. I do not have a beer today because I needed a little break. I had a friend in town yesterday and I went out with him and we had some drinks, and today is kind of the rest day before the beer festival, so I've got a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I see it's as important to know your limitations as anything else. And so I kind of feeling a little and that's just, I mean, it feels like it's been nonstop, just traveling and doing all that stuff. And it's yeah, I just want to kind of recover, but I do have a beer recommendation.
Okay.
So as we were camping, side note, so yesterday we came back from the campground, but when I woke up at the campground, it was so cold I could see my breath.
What? Where were you?
Yes, I was at the Oregon coast. I was down at
oh, that's right.
yeah, I was down at basically Newport. I think it's called Bethany Beach. And
I
so
guess we're all gonna head out to the beach.
oh, it was phenomenal. It was cold. Like I had a hoodie on and I had to, pull up my hood and all that. I was sitting outside at that night we stayed. And so in the morning got up and I could see my breath, and then we drove back to Portland and it was roasty toasty. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny how different areas are in Oregon. But while we were down there, we went to a brewery for dinner called Newport Brewing Company, and it's very ocean and like sea oriented. And one of the beers that they had there was just phenomenal, and it's called The Guardian. It's a juicy hazy pale ale.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's a 5.2%. It is phenomenal. Like I was super impressed with the flavor, with the kind of juiciness. It was, of all of the beers that we had there, it was by far the best. I'm just looking
what
here.
was the name of the brewery again?
Newport Brewing. Yeah. Yep. So definitely recommend that. I mean, their other beers were good, but this one was really the one that got it done. So I would highly recommend. I'm looking to see what I said here.
Oh, The Guardian. I was like, where is it?
Yeah, a man of few words. I said juicy and very tasty, which is exactly what it was. We did a sampler taster kind of thing, and so
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, and so that's, I mean, best way to get to know a brewery's beer. So yeah, absolutely recommend it. And I don't know if it doesn't look like they really have like
they don't have any description.
Yeah. So pale ale, American, citrus, hazy, full, dry hop, and zesty. I would agree with all those things. So
Nice.
yeah. So give that a try. And if that's not your beer, look at our the Heavy Conversation beer list at Untapped, and I'm sure you can find something else that will tickle your fancy.
Yes, there's lots of I like the summer beer, the hazies and some of these ciders are good. This one, it's good, but I can't drink all this. That'll give me I don't know, these ciders and sours kind of give me a gut ache after like very much of it.
Yeah,
it's a little too much.
I have to drink them sparingly. I understand. Yeah, I'm just sticking to water today. I think that's where I'm at. So
that's a good idea.
Yes, I mean, it's hot, so might as well drink, try to hydrate myself and go from there.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
I've been So there's the monkeypox thing is going around. So I've been struggling trying to get signed up to get a vaccine for that. The government's rollout of vaccines has been less than
not stellar, that's
not
for sure.
stellar.
Right.
Once again. So just one more thing.
Right.
You know, it's just been
Oh,
the world's fighting back against us, Mother Nature. We're heating up
Right.
and now she's fighting back and unleashing everything upon us. So
totally.
One more thing to worry about and try to get vaccinated against. And now they're not going to do the COVID vaccines till fall.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
it's a good time. The world is burning and
it is yeah.
It's weird. It's just like having to continue on with your day-to-day, things and existence, and sometimes ignore all the horrible shit that's going on just so you can continue on.
No, totally.
Every day. And it's just, it's like, how much of that can I ingest and listen to and still continue on as though nothing's happening,
Right. It does have a tendency to kind of it can make you shut down emotionally, and it's not always great. It's nice to have everything at your fingertips, but maybe we don't need to look at everything all the time, that's and that's hard. It's hard to get yourself to the point where you're like, okay, well, you're right. Don't look at it all.
So just try to manage that. That's what I've been doing. Trying to figure out ways that I can do something to make it feel like I'm, being involved and calling my representatives about things that I'm concerned about. And as the world burns.
That's
our soap opera.
It is. It's beautiful.
That we're all we're all living in.
Yes.
I don't even know as what the thing is for as the world turns, or what is it? The world. I don't remember.
I forget. Whatever. Is it something about sand through the hourglass? No, that's Days of Our Lives.
That's Days of Our Lives.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I can't.
I didn't really watch them, so
I can't remember. I don't know.
Anyways.
So nothing. There's nothing that I can talk about right now that's going on with Chubster.
How's the swimwear thing going?
People seem to be really digging it. I think they like seeing folks in their swimsuits, and
I got a lot of messages from people like, oh my god, your model, blah blah blah. And I was like, yep. Like, people like sending me screenshots and stuff is always fun.
It's awesome. It's fun. It's fun to do and fun to get that stuff out. I'm trying to turn toward fall now and kind of prepare for that. There's a couple things. There's one thing in particular that I can't talk about now because I can't let the cat out of the bag yet, but I'm really excited about it. That will come out later around the beginning of fall, we'll say.
Cool.
It's going to be cool. It's something that I think people are really going to like, that I know, as it kind of came together, I was pretty excited about it. I think it'll be fun to be able to share. So,
Awesome.
Just kind of prepping for fall and all that good stuff. And so
we had our new blueberry lights come out on the 1st of August. So
nice.
It's a nice new because we had a lights series, so it's like our standard issue but with the white piping and highlights.
Nice.
People really enjoyed all the colors we did before, so now we did a blueberry one. So
I like that. Nice. So check them out, get them, bearskin.com. Very cool. Well, that's all I got. I'm gonna continue to hydrate and try to stay inside.
Stay inside, stay cool, hydrate. That's advice for everyone. Wear sunscreen, wear a hat.
Yes.
If you have to go inside.
Please.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, Bruce.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your
Podcast.